Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has probably crossed your mind more than once: retirement. Now, I'm not just talking about that far-off dream you have for when you're 65 or older. I'm talking about the concept of retiring as early as you possibly can. Have you ever stopped to wonder what your life could be like if you didn't have to clock in every single day? Well, that's exactly what we're exploring today. Stay with me because I'm going to break down 6 crucial reasons why you should seriously consider hanging up those work boots sooner rather than later. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be rethinking your whole life strategy. Let's dive in. Reason 1: time is more valuable than money. Alright, let's kick things off with our first major reason. Time is more valuable than money. You know, there's an age-old saying that time is the only finite resource we have. Once something is no longer present, it cannot be retrieved or brought back. Unfortunately, there is no way for us to retrieve it. Money, on the other hand, is a fickle resource. Sometimes you gain it, and sometimes you lose it. It's a constant ebb and flow. I have had conversations with numerous retirees who express a similar sentiment. They cherish every moment they have to themselves now. I have a close friend who retired at the age of 50. She recently shared with me that she never truly grasped the profound wisdom associated with this age-old concept until she was liberated from the daily routine of working from 9 to 5. Now, she has the opportunity to spend her days doing what brings her joy: painting and volunteering at the nearby animal shelter. No longer trapped in traffic or burdened by never-ending meetings. What does this mean in relation to early retirement? In simple terms, it allows you to explore a whole new realm where you have complete control over how you choose to spend your valuable time. Just picture yourself waking up with no obligations or commitments, and the only things you have to do are the ones you choose to include in your day. You are no longer exchanging your time solely for money. Rather, you are choosing to invest your time in living life according to your own preferences and desires. If you've ever fantasized about writing a novel, exploring the world, or simply enjoying more meaningful moments with your loved ones, early retirement can be the key that unlocks those dreams and turns them into reality. Isn't reason number 1 truly compelling, don't you think? Ultimately, the true value of life cannot be quantified by the amount of money we possess, but rather by the meaningful experiences we have encountered and the lasting memories we have forged. What do you think about our first reason? Have you ever considered reevaluating the significance of time in comparison to money? If you're interested, there are other compelling reasons that I would like to share with you. Shall we proceed? Reason 2: health benefits. Now let's move on to our second major reason and discuss the health benefits. Have you ever thought about how retiring early could actually increase the number of candles on your birthday cake? It may seem like something out of a story, but it is based on real-life events. Researchers at the University of Amsterdam have discovered that retiring even just 1 year earlier could potentially result in a longer lifespan. Maintaining a garden is similar to nurturing any living thing. The more effort and care you put into it, the more it thrives. The same principle also applies to your health. When you choose to take a break from the daily grind sooner, you're essentially relieving yourself of years of built-up stress caused by work. This stress can be just as harmful to your health as rust is to metal. And to be honest, long-term stress from work isn't only something that affects us emotionally, it also takes a toll on our physical well-being. Stress hormones, such as cortisol, have the potential to negatively impact various aspects of your health, including blood pressure and sleep patterns. Running a car engine continuously is similar to pushing it beyond its limits, leading to overheating and eventual breakdown. When you choose early retirement, you're essentially granting yourself the opportunity to take a break and focus on necessary self-care. However, it's not solely about getting rid of stress. It's equally important to consider what you incorporate into your life. Retiring early gives you the opportunity to have more time for yourself, which means you can prioritize self-care, exercise regularly, and even schedule those important medical checkups that we often neglect. Imagine this: instead of trying to fit in a rush 30-minute workout amidst a hectic day, you have the opportunity to embrace a more comprehensive wellness routine. This routine would focus on nurturing your mind, body, and soul, treating them with the care and reverence one would give to a sacred temple rather than treating them like mere cogs in a machine on an assembly line. It's not just about taking care of yourself, it's about protecting yourself. And it's a crucial aspect that enhances both the quality and duration of your life. If you're considering early retirement, it's important to remember that it's not just about gaining freedom. It's also about potentially adding more years to your life and improving the overall quality of those years. Are you intrigued? Please continue to stay with me as we have more ground to cover. Reason 3. Pursuit of passion. Now let's move on to our third compelling reason for early retirement, the pursuit of passion. Just picture yourself having all the time in the world to completely indulge in your passions and interests. Actually, this is not just some abstract idea, it is a real experience that many individuals who retire early get to enjoy. A recent study published in the Journal of Economic Psychology found that individuals who retire early are 9% more likely to experience higher levels of emotional well-being. This increase in well-being is largely attributed to the extra time they have to pursue personal interests and hobbies. You may have the perception that retirement signifies the end of productivity or career growth, but I encourage you to reconsider that notion. Let's consider the story of Julia, who decided to retire from her successful banking career at the age of 55. Little did she know that this new chapter in her life would reveal a hidden talent she never knew she had: ceramics. Not only is she crafting pottery in her garage, but she has also transformed it into a successful online business. It feels like stumbling upon a whole new chapter in a book that you believed had already been concluded. Let's take a moment to consider Robert, a remarkable individual who pursued a passion for wildlife photography after retiring from his career as a lawyer. His incredible talent behind the lens has earned him recognition, with his work being featured in prestigious national publications. According to him, he expresses that he currently feels a greater sense of fulfillment compared to any previous triumph in the courtroom. Early retirement is not the end of the road. It's more like hitting the pause button on your career, but with a twist. Think of it as a chance to start a new, even more exciting sentence in the story of your life. Imagine a day with no mandatory tasks, where your time is a blank canvas just waiting for you to paint it any way you want. Got a passion project you've been putting on the back burner? Well, now you've got all the time in the world to dive in. Sounds pretty great, doesn't it? And that's just the beginning, everyone. Stay tuned, because we have some compelling reasons coming up that might convince you that early retirement could be the best choice you'll ever make. Reason 4. Family and relationships. Moving on to our fourth pivotal reason for considering early retirement, let's delve into something near and dear to all our hearts: family and relationships. You know, we often hear people say, family comes first, but the harsh reality of the working world frequently forces us to put that mantra on the back burner. With the constraints of a 9-to-5 job, or often even longer hours, how many times have we missed our children's school performances or postponed that long-promised family reunion? But the landscape changes dramatically when you step into early retirement. It's like being given the ultimate gift of time, allowing you to truly prioritize family. Think of it as the difference between watching a movie on fast forward and pausing to relish each frame. Suddenly, you're not just catching snippets of your children or grandchildren's lives. You're there for the full feature presentation. You can be part of their everyday triumphs and challenges, offering a guiding hand or a listening ear when they need it the most. The positive impact of such active participation in the lives of loved ones is immeasurable, akin to planting a seed and having the privilege to watch it grow into a tree, rather than just coming in when it's fully grown. And it's not just about the younger generation. Early retirement also gives you the freedom to rekindle old friendships or spend quality time with your life partner without constantly watching the clock. Remember, relationships are like gardens. They require consistent attention and care. If you're always too busy to tend to them, they can wither away before you even realize what you've lost. With early retirement, you gain the time to cultivate these relationships, to water them with love and care, and to watch them bloom in ways you never thought possible. So, as you ponder the prospect of retiring early, think about this. What value do you place in being there for the people you love? Trust me, the intangible rewards of deepening your family ties and friendships can offer a richness that no paycheck can match. Stay with us. We've got more compelling reasons that might just tip the scales in favor of an early exit from the rat race. Reason 5. Financial security. Financial security is crucial for a contented post-working life and can be achieved through early retirement. It involves peace of mind, knowing one's financial resources are sufficient to sustain a desired lifestyle without constant income. Compound interest, or the eighth wonder of the world, allows individuals to accumulate wealth over extended periods. This financial abundance allows them to work for passion or purpose, and offers flexibility to weather economic downturns, explore entrepreneurial ventures, or support philanthropic causes. This security also fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and life satisfaction. Reason 6. The world is your playground. Alright, let's get into our sixth and final reason why you should think seriously about retiring as soon as you can. Think of retirement not as the final curtain call, but as an intermission in the grand play of your life. It's not about regressing to your youth or buying flashy cars. It's about freedom, the freedom to make the whole world your playground. So don't see retirement as an end. It's your ticket to Act 2. What are you going to do with it? Stay with me. Close your eyes and picture yourself with a deep affection for Italian culture. From the delectable cuisine to the mesmerizing art and enchanting language, it has always held a special place in your heart. During your working years, if you're fortunate enough, you might consider taking a quick, one-week vacation to Rome. Are you currently in retirement? Imagine spending a whole month or even a year immersing yourself in the enchanting Italian countryside. You would have the opportunity to thoroughly explore every hidden corner and intricacy, truly delving into the rich culture in a way that a mere one-week vacation could never provide. Absolutely. We're discussing the idea of extended stays, perhaps even embracing the concept of slow travel. This involves renting a charming local apartment, exploring nearby farmers markets for groceries, and fully immersing ourselves in the local lifestyle. Absolutely, the concept of retirement should be seen as a new chapter, offering fresh opportunities rather than signaling an end. It's a time to discover new passions or rekindle old ones, whether that's playing the guitar or diving into French cooking. You gain the freedom to work from any location, letting you choose to live closer to loved ones or in a place you've always dreamed of. So, in retirement, don't see limitations, see endless possibilities. Common myths about early retirement. One common myth is that if you retire early, you'll end up feeling bored and having nothing to do. Let's address this matter openly and honestly. If you find yourself feeling bored during retirement, it may not be because you have retired, but rather because you may not have adequately planned for this phase of your life. Imagine retirement as a blank canvas. A blank canvas doesn't bore an artist. Instead, it fills them with excitement due to the infinite possibilities it holds. When you have the luxury of time, you have the opportunity to create a beautiful masterpiece of your life, adorned with your passions, hobbies, adventures, and meaningful connections. Retirement doesn't take away your sense of purpose. In fact, it can assist you in discovering a new purpose or strengthening the ones you already possess. Let's debunk the myth that you'll inevitably run out of money in retirement. Sure, it's a challenge, but not a guaranteed outcome. Just like driving a car doesn't mean you'll definitely have a crash. With smart planning, budgeting, and maybe a side hustle, you can set yourself up for financial stability in your golden years. Think of managing your finances like driving. Be cautious, watch the signs, and don't be afraid to ask for directions from a financial advisor. You got this. Let's bust the myth that healthcare will become unmanageable when you retire. Yes, healthcare costs are a big deal, but retirement actually frees up time for preventative care. Think reduced stress, more time for exercise, better meals, and regular checkups. It's like car maintenance. You don't skip oil changes fearing a future breakdown. Instead, you take care of your car to prevent that breakdown. Similarly, retirement is your chance to focus on keeping yourself in tip-top shape and proactively managing your health to enjoy a longer, healthier life. Before you believe these myths, it's important to remember that the journey to early retirement may have its challenges and unexpected turns. However, don't allow fear of the unknown to veer you off track. By acquiring the necessary knowledge and making adequate preparations, you will discover that the journey itself can be just as fulfilling as reaching your final goal. Early retirement is far more than just an extended vacation or a lengthy hiatus from the workplace. It's an opportunity to reclaim your time, revitalize your health, reignite your passions, and rebuild meaningful connections with your loved ones. It's about shifting from a life of obligation to a life of choice. The advantages are manifold and, with the right planning, very much within your grasp. Don't let myths and misconceptions rob you of a richer, more fulfilling future. Life is not a dress rehearsal. This is the only performance you've got. So why wait to live it on your own terms? If this video has sparked a flame of curiosity or excitement in you, I urge you to take the next step. Hit the like button if you found value in this content, share it with someone you know would benefit, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more insights and strategies on how to make your early retirement dream a reality. This is your life. Make it extraordinary. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.